Welcome back. I'm Black. Here's Red. This is Black and Red's official San Andreas movie review. What's your score?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I give it a 6.5 out of 10.
Mhm.
It's not a good movie by any means, but it's a solid. I mean, there's some solid action in it. There's some plot development, some character development, but for the most part, it's an action movie and there's a lot of action. But it's an earthquake based. Obviously San Andreas' fault, but it wasn't a big. I didn't really care for the earthquake. I mean, it got a little repetitive to me actually. I mean, the destruction was pretty. Once you see one earthquake destroy a building, I think you've probably seen. They all fall the same way. But yeah, so it stars The Rock. I like The Rock. I'm not sure that I don't really understand why this required him to be. I mean, he's a big muscular guy, right? But there's really no reason for him to be a big muscular guy. He flies a helicopter.
Yeah. He's a firefighter.
Yeah, but he's not. He doesn't really. Nothing really in the movie really requires him to use his muscle. You know what I mean? It's like he's just a really big guy. It just doesn't seem like a good fit for him. It could have been anybody. My whole point is that it could have been anybody. So it doesn't really take advantage of the fact that Rock is a physical specimen.
Okay.
So it stars him and Carly Giordano. Well, I've messed her last name up, but she's his ex-wife. And then, still his wife, I guess. That's not divorce papers. But they have a daughter, Alexandra Daddario, from True Detective, and Percy Jackson. And then, I mean, that's kind of the big three. Well, then Paul Giamatti's in it. Paul Giamatti's a geologist. We'll go with that. But I'm gonna defer to Black for explaining the plot.
I haven't got my score.
I know. I'm gonna defer to you. So you give your story, you give the plot, because I don't really care to explain it. But those are the key characters. And you want to take it away? What do you think about it?
I thought it was a fun action, summer action movie.
Summer. I don't really get that. How's it any different when it comes out in the winter?
Well, because during the summer you have more time to go see movies.
Why?
Because kids are out of school.
Yeah, that's not you though. You don't have any
Not
kids.
me. I'm just saying, like,
you have more time.
Fun.
I have no kids. I have no more time. I work. We don't get summers off.
Whatever.
Wish
You know what
I
I
was
mean.
a
There's a
teacher.
lot more people able to see movies. There's a lot more downtime.
I guess.
It's just, I guess, it's for people that.
I'd argue the other way.
If you're just if you're like just
If
walking,
it's
if
warm
you're just
out,
walking
you go in
around.
the summer. It's
If
winter.
it's
cold.
warm out, you want to go to an air conditioned room. You're like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna see that San Andreas real quick and just have a little quick fun. It's not that long. It's probably an hour and 50 minutes.
Well, yeah, it's only June though. It's not that hot in most places.
Whatever.
All right.
I'll give it a.
What's the score?
I give it a 6.
6. Wow. After all that, you give it a 6 out of 10. Oh man, all that talk. It's a worse score than I gave it.
I give it a 6.
All right,
I thought it was
explain the plot.
I thought it was pretty entertaining. Basically, these geologists are trying to form a way to predict earthquake, and the minute they're able to do so, an earthquake happens in Nevada, and that just starts a fault line all the way through California, and San Andreas creates a fault line where it's basically going to destroy half of California. And that whole movie is basically how that earthquake devastates the whole county, whatever that borderline between those faults. And the main story is trying to The Rock and his wife trying to find a way to save their daughter who is stuck somewhere in San Andreas along this earthquake.
She's San Francisco.
Yeah, she's basically stuck. Everybody's
I
basically.
assume they were in like SoCal.
Shit, I don't know where they were.
It seemed like they had to go for a journey to get to her. If they were somewhere in SoCal, initially.
And that's the main journey is the hardship that they go through in order to find their daughter, get her away from that situation, and survive the earthquake. The journey itself, I didn't think there was no extra comedy added. It was just a lot of just
I wanted to say something like a comedic movie.
Explosives and.
Explosives.
It was just theatrics.
A lot of buildings collapsing. I mean, once you saw one, it's like it happened repeatedly. A lot of buildings going 9/11 straight down.
That or just I'm gonna say a micro version of 2012, just in San Andreas area. It's entertaining if you have nothing to do that day. You just want to go catch a movie and just watch it for the hell of watching it. But other than that, it holds no real in depth at all. So, but other than that, I mean, The Rock's fun. His wife is hot.
Sure. Daughter's almost too attractive.
I don't know how old she is, so I'm not gonna.
Well, she's got to be around our age.
I want to reserve my.
She's
right.
going away to college, but she's got to be like
I'm
mid to late 20s.
I'm gonna reserve my right to cast a voting on that.
Oh.
Other than that,
she was also naked in True Detective. True recall.
Nope.
So obviously not at high school age.
I don't recall nothing.
Okay. Corey does.
Corey, White Cloud is something else though. Well, other than that, I don't think. Do you want to go into spoilers? I think basically that's.
I mean, I'll just point out a couple things that were weird about the movie.
Besides everything.
So they have the daughter. She's going away to college. So she's going to. Sounded like she was going to Seattle. But she stopped in San Francisco. And
I'm going to UW.
It seemed like it's weird to go from SoCal to UW.
Why?
Oh, name someone that's done it. All right. But anyway, she gets rescued by she meets this young British guy, young British professional, and his younger brother. Took his younger brother to a job interview. And so those are really the only other two characters in the movie, for the most part. Paul Giamatti's got his own. He's in a base, trying to get the word out that there's going to be more earthquakes. That it's a huge event. So
evacuate.
To prepare yourself. So but none of them are really all. There's just a group of people there, or whatever. The two British boys. He's probably like mid-20s. The one guy, and then his brother's like 12, 14 or something, 12 maybe. And the younger brother's all right. I like him. His name was Ollie. I liked him all right. But the brother was Ben. I didn't care for him. But he was like, they were together trying to survive until The Rock comes in later with the wife to try to save her, and by consequence them as well because they were together. But it's another one of those things like why are they British? Why are we so fascinated with the British? Every time.
Americans love British.
Why? He wasn't even fairly attractive.
You know me.
He wasn't entertaining. He was like, why is this British guy in it?
You know me.
Terrible.
You know me and the British don't tend to get along very well.
It's like the Patriot. We're more like the Patriot.
You know me and the British do not get along very well.
But yeah, so there's that guy. So that's weird. So then that dynamic, it's okay, but they kind of have like a love interest, but you just don't really care.
British.
It's whatever. But then they kind of do a little backstory with The Rock is estranged from his wife, Carla Giordano, and she sent him divorce papers, so he's gonna sign those. She's got a new boyfriend who's like wealthy, and that's where she went. That's who the daughter
Mr.
went.
Fantastic, man.
Yeah, but that's what she went to San Francisco with. But he's like an asshole. He's just this wealthy architect, whatever. He's an asshole, and he leaves her for dead basically because when she gets trapped when the initial earthquake happens, and he gets scared and he runs off. And then he dies later, but you just don't care. It's like, whatever.
Yeah, nobody.
No, if he came in later, they bother to show him dying. It's like, we don't even care. We're over it. Whatever. It's like, it's not a plot. It's the plot really. It's not a good plot movie. You just don't care. And it's very strange. The whole movie is very strange because it's about The Rock going to save his daughter, but it's like he doesn't. They end up losing their helicopter, so then they get on the ground floor in San Francisco too. So now they're just as in danger as she is. And everyone else is dying. It's like, why am I supposed to be excited that this family's reunited when like all around them people are just dying? Mm-hmm. It's just a tough story to get behind because it's not like it's not like he's saving her from, a bad guy or something. It's just like it's a natural disaster movie. They're trying to find her. Yeah. It's just kind of strange. It's just hard to really get passionate about the plot.
I think it's more of watching the action. I think that's what.
But that thing too, I got kind of bored.
Yeah,
because you see, they show earthquakes happen, buildings crash. Earthquakes happen, buildings crash, people die. It's like rinse repeat. They do it like 4 or 5 times in the movie. And I mean, it's nice and everything, but
that's my score of 6.
Yeah, it's not a good movie. I don't know if I have anything else to say about it, really. Would you have anything else?
I have nothing else. I mean, like, if you got nothing else to do, you're walking past the theater and just so happen to be in a convenient time for you to walk in and watch
that's another 2 hours you lost, though.
Maybe, but other than that...
I will say, though, how are they trying to sell us that she is his blood daughter? Like, she looks a lot like Carla Giordano, but it's like, this Polynesian warrior did not create this blue eyes white girl. Like, it's like I know Hollywood just want to put pieces together. Yeah, it's like whatever, but it's like that was a tough sell. It's like I'm gonna need to see. If I'm him, I need to see 3 independent doctors verify that I am the father of that girl because she looks nothing like The Rock.
He's not.
No, but they were saying he was.
I understand that, but it is what it is. I definitely
it was funny.
Leaped over that hump.
I mean, you don't care, but it's like
I don't bother.
Yeah, whatever.
Other than that,
I don't have anything else to say, but it's not. It's really not a. It's nothing particularly wrong with it to where you're saying, well, that's weird. I mean, the science behind it wasn't terrible. You know what I mean? Well, I feel
Besides
like
the fault, there's no fault lines in Andreas.
no, I'm talking about the actual like the earthquakes happened and the buildings collapsed. It wasn't like he was doing crazy stuff. He was flying helicopter crashes.
Yeah.
He started speedboat crashes. It's like, well, I mean, I guess the climbing the wave thing was a bit tsunami. I don't think that's possible. But outside that, it wasn't terrible. I forgot about that because that was so stupid. I forgot. I put it out of mind.
There's a lot of shit that happened that's just whatever.
Let's
move
like,
on.
Well, they almost drove into the fucking fault.
Yeah.
And it's like, how do you not see this huge hole?
Yeah.
You've been it's a flat road. You're in California, but whatever. It's not a good movie. I mean, I maybe watch it on TV if it comes out, but I wouldn't recommend seeing it. I don't even know if I do recommend watching it on TV because it's not a good movie, but it's also not humorous in a bad way or anything. So you don't get a lot of value out of it. So that's not a movie you can watch. A bad movie you can watch with your friends and enjoy it. Like, man, look how stupid that is.
But believe it or not, it's The Rock's highest solo gross.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure it's a big blockbuster movie, but it doesn't mean it's good. Like Transformers, the last Transformers made $1 billion. That's a terrible movie.
That's not going to that.
All right, but you have anything else to say about it?
No, just wait for it to be easy, free, convenient, then watch. Other than that, it's not all that.
Yeah, with that, as always, please feel free to leave your comments below. Let us know if you watched the movie, if you liked it. And with that, we're signing off.